Amber Heard is giving her final day of evidence in the Johnny Depp libel trial against The Sun. Amongst today's revelations, his former wife described a time where she returned to her house to find mashed potato smeared on the door and blood on the walls. Sky's Adele Robinson is at the High Court for us. Adele, tell us more.
Yes, that incident that you're referring to happened in March of 2015 when Johnny Depp was in Australia filming for Pirates of the Caribbean. The couple had rented a house, and she said that during that time she was subjected to a 3-day hostage situation during which she was repeatedly physically assaulted by Mr. Depp. She said she came back one day after, she said, Johnny Depp had been drinking and had been taking a lot of drugs, and she came across mashed potato and gravy smeared on the front door. When she entered the house, there was a bird flying around, the window was broken, there was blood on walls, on lampshades, there were messages written on walls, there was raw meat strewn on the floor, and her nightgown had been wrapped up in pieces of food, as she put it. It was a meal that she was supposed to make the night before, but in the end she hadn't made it. And she said that death metal was blasting in the downstairs part of the house, and there was blood and glass everywhere. So much glass, she said. Also, a ping pong table was broken. Now, we've seen photographs earlier on in the court proceedings of that scene. Johnny Depp said that he wasn't on drugs at all, and he said that he'd actually been assaulted by Amber Heard. We also heard from Amber some text messages sent between Ms. Heard and her mother early on in their relationship in 2013. She'd sent a message to her mother saying, "I feel like I'm on a very fastening train that's about to explode, but I don't want to jump off and leave my love behind, so I stay on the train even though I know it's about to explode." She carries on, "He's nuts, Mum, violent and crazy. I'm heartbroken that this is who I love." And that was after what's become known as the painting incident, during which she said that Johnny Depp had become jealous. She had a painting on her wall from her ex-wife, and he alleged to her that she'd been having an affair with her ex-wife and another person, which she denies. And she says that he ended up slapping her with the back of his hand and spraying her blood onto the wall, which of course he denies. She has now finished giving evidence in the libel proceedings. Just before she finished, she was asked whether or not she had benefited financially and her career-wise from this case. She's denied that she had. She actually said, what woman has ever benefited from being the victim of domestic violence? She said that actually she didn't want to come to court and air these allegations because she didn't want the world or Johnny Depp's children to know the kind of man that he could be. She actually said sometimes he was remarkable, generous, and loving. Other times he was a monster. We're now hearing from her sister, Whitney Henriquez, who is continuing to give evidence at the moment, and she's talking about a particular staircase incident during which she said that her sister, Amber Heard, had punched Johnny Depp. Amber Heard has previously admitted this because she said she thought that she was protecting her sister, Whitney. So the trial continues, and we continue to hear from Whitney Henriquez.